Are your kids victims of bullies? Mine aren't. They're homeschooled. Homeschooling can be positive for many families. Many families can benefit from homeschooling. According to the K-12 website, many students do not thrive in a traditional classroom setting. I began using homeschooling 2 years ago through the K-12 program. We use Georgia Cyber Academy. They send us our books. I have my teacher's guide and my student's guide. I also receive equipment to do experiments. It's all state funded, so they send me my materials, and at the end of the year I send everything back. It's a win-win for everybody. Children that are homeschooled for many different reasons. You have children that have been bullied. You have children that work at a different pace. And you have children that need a more flexible schedule, something that works for the whole family. We all watch the news. We see what's going on in our nation's schools. You have children that have been victims of bullies, and they come in and they shoot up the school. You have children that have been bullied and they feel like they can't go on anymore, so they kill themselves. I got some very shocking statistics from the National Voices for Equality, Education, and Enlightenment. In the grades K through 12, 1 in 7 students are either bullies or victims of bullying. This is approximately 2.1 million bullies, 2.7 million victims of bullying. 1 in 10 of these children that are being bullied will drop out of school. The victims of bullying may suffer from low self-esteem. They may have anxiety problems. They may need to seek mental help so that they can continue on with a somewhat normal life. You have other students that work at a different pace than everyone else in their class. According to Kevin Butler's article, Logging On to Learn, in March 2010, you have your accelerated learners. These children learn at a faster pace than everyone else, and they need to be pushed, motivated more. They don't need to be held behind with everybody else that's still grasping to learn. K-12 site states that you have your children with learning disabilities, or they just have a harder time grasping certain concepts. It takes them longer to learn. With both of these students, you have problems of distractions in the classroom. Your accelerated learners are being distracted because they're not being kept at a level that is where they are. You have your slower learners that can be distracted in the classrooms because they can't keep up. They don't understand what's going on all the time. Homeschooling can help with these children. You have children that need a more flexible schedule. Say your family's in the military. This is where homeschooling can be beneficial. Your spouse has been deployed and they come back. You want to spend a couple of weeks, just your family. Well, homeschooling, you can do this. Your children can still learn, but you can take your books and you can go on vacation. You can do what you want to do and still teach your children at the same time. Michelle Lee's article, A Guide to Success in K-12 Virtual Learning, which she posted in 2012, as well as the K-12 site, states that you have children that are homebound because they're sick, children that have to go in and out of the hospital for illnesses. These children don't have to fall behind. These children can continue learning and not be behind everyone else. Homeschooling helps with all of these children. I already stated that you have your travel insight. You have to, you want to travel, you only have a certain amount of time before someone's going to be deployed or someone comes back from deployment and you want to spend that time with your family. You don't have to pull your children out of the school and make them miss a week or a couple of days even and fall behind everyone else. You can continue on with your education because you are doing your schooling from home. You have your students that are performers or musicians or actors. They're into sports and they already have a career or they're pursuing their dreams. Well, they can train in the mornings and then do their schoolwork in the evening. This is a plan that works for your family. This can work for many families. Not perfect for everyone, but it does work for many. No matter the reason, homeschooling can be very beneficial. I hope you now understand that homeschooling isn't for everyone, but there are many benefits to homeschooling. Many students are victims of bullying. They need to work at a different pace, or they need a more flexible schedule. Homeschooling provides that for your family and your child. Even though homeschooling isn't perfect for everyone, I hope you now see that it is perfect for some families. Homeschooling allows parents to educate their children the way their children need to be educated. Everyone learns at a different pace. This allows for that. Everyone can learn as they need to learn.